right, everybody, we're back. You know, my next guest from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, an angel, and now she's starring on the new Fox show True Calling. Please welcome Eliza Dushku. You look gorgeous.
How are you?
Please.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm over here.
What's going on? Hi,
That guy had his chance, and now it's you and me. Not it.
What's up?
You know what I have to say, and that I noticed this the last time you were on the show, and I'm noticing it right now. I don't think the camera can see. Your teeth are gorgeous, and they're like lit up. They're so white.
Does
They're beautiful.
anybody have the Sonicare in the house? The 52,000 brush strokes a minute. The Sonicare toothbrush. Come on, anyone? Yeah! It's like this piece is over. It's so good.
52,000.
52,000 brush strokes a minute.
I think that's a lie. That's one of those
astonishing.
things they say on the when you buy it.
I read the pamphlet like 5 times.
Yeah, they can say that in the pamphlet. There's no way there's 52,000 brush strokes in 1 minute. It just
write a letter. Ask it.
Write a letter. I got a TV show. I can say right now. I don't need to write a letter like other people.
Yeah,
I can say, you lie,
everyone
Sonicare.
has their thing, right?
You lie. You lie.
I love like the dentist, and I love going. But thank you. That's very
What do you
nice.
mean you love going to the dentist? Who loves going to the dentist?
I do.
Why?
I get gas for cleanings.
You get gas?
Yeah, I tell my dentist.
You don't
that
get gas for cleanings.
Well, I
the
tell
gas
them that
is...
I hate it and that I'm very afraid.
So that they put you out
I'm gonna
just
get
when you
in
get
trouble now. I'm blowing my whole cover. This wasn't on our thing.
This
but...
guy is being rated right now as we speak. So when you get a simple cleaning, you're in Wonderland. You're having a good time.
It's vanilla flavor, and they put like a little thing on.
Groovy, man, groovy.
You don't do that? No.
We're gonna do it after the show.
Yeah,
You know? Me, Eliza, and Elvis are gonna be backstage doing some vanilla gas. Have some vanilla gas.
Yeah.
Now you're from. We have something in common. We're both from the Boston area.
I know. We did Boston accents the whole Boston. Very
Boston.
Nice.
Are you gonna make it back for the holidays? I'm going back. Are you gonna go back?
I'm going back. I always go back. We're trying to get the whole family there, and it's kind of it's like an ordeal getting everyone there.
Why? Is everyone spread out all over the place?
Yeah, and my grandparents, we finally just sealed the deal, but they moved to Utah this year. They're 85, and they were getting older, and so we called them and said, okay, we're going to book your flight to come home for Christmas. And they said, are you kidding? No, we moved to Utah to die. We're not coming home. And I was like,
They said that?
You can't say that. And my aunt said, yeah, it's kind of a problem. Like, I try and introduce them to friends in Salt Lake, and they say, hi, so how do you like Utah? And my grandma's like, it's the most disgusting dry desert I've ever been to, but we came here to die, so it's fine. She tells people this.
People just say that? They got to get a new... I think you're supposed to have a good, fresh attitude about life. You can't go around... I mean, you could take that everywhere,
well,
you know?
I bought her a first-class ticket, and she was like, okay, I'll come, but I'm not dressing up on the plane.
Right. Well, also, these days, 85 people live to be 110. You can live forever now.
Yeah, well, she's, like, over it, maybe.
Over what? Over living?
I don't know.
That's such a weird concept. Living, been there, done that. Living is so 10 minutes ago, dude.
That's her motto. We came here to die, so...
Now, your show... Yeah, we came here to die. That's on the Utah license plate. Come here to die. Oh, wait, that's Florida. Anyway... What?
Very good.
I'm just saying that, hey, who is someone from Florida here? Because I don't fight you. What? There's a guy back there waving his walker in the air. I'm from Florida! Don't make jokes! Jaw falls off. All right, now... I forget where I am. Your show, True Calling, this is a cool idea for a show, because in the show, at the beginning of the show, you work in a morgue, and it always begins with you seeing a body, and the body speaks to you.
Yeah.
And says how I've been murdered, and you've got to...
Well, it just says, like, save me or help me, and then I have to find out how they were murdered when the day goes back and repeats.
You can go back in time, and you can sort of prevent them from being murdered.
Yeah.
That's a very cool idea.
Hopefully.
Now, you shoot this thing in an actual morgue set, which I think would be very creepy, right?
Yeah, yeah, but my friends are a little more creeped out than I am. I'm not really that afraid of dead bodies, but I grew up with a friend whose dad worked in a funeral home, so I was kind of around.
You go hang out at their house all the time? You'd say, let's go to let's buy some bubble yum and then head over to the funeral home?
No, well, kind of. Her grandma
Really?
lived upstairs, and so we used to go when, after school, and she'd babysit. So we were like 7, 8 years old, and Grandma would take a nap, and we'd go kind of... The people, I mean,
Do
these
what?
The most
I mean, I'm trying to think what you're doing.
Well, we would just
Like ride coffins down the stairs? I mean, what...
No,
what are you doing?
Her parents were the most kind-hearted, like nurturing, cool people, and they were very. I mean, there was nothing, no like crazy kids running around doing anything. There was one time that it wasn't anything bad. But
Okay, let's talk about it.
No, we went in one time, and there was an older woman who had passed away, and she was at the end of the viewing room in the casket, and so we kind of like scampered down and looked in, and she was laying there with her hands in her chest. So my friend Bernadette was her name. She said, hold her hand. And I'm going, are you crazy? Are you high? I'm like, no way, I can't. She said, I've done it. What, are you scared? And so, of course, I reached in, and I just kind of held her hand for a minute. And
That's
I went,
nice. That's a good
thing. Her
thing.
hand's really cold, Bernadette. Bernadette, and I turned, and she was gone. And I like looked back down, and I was holding this woman's hand, and it was kind of like.
And the old lady went, "You have come to the forbidden zone."
No, I kind of was like, "It was nice to meet you. I'm sorry."
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Anyway, gotta go. I'm going this way, but.
I was 7. It was.
Oh, you were 7. Okay,
yeah.
you're very young. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you're okay.
It was, but it was cool because it took away some of the fear around being around. You know, I think we're surrounded by death all the time, and we know so little about it, and that's one of the reasons why we're afraid of it.
Let's talk about death just a little more. True Calling airs Thursday nights at 8 on Fox. Thank you so much for coming back.
It,
yeah, you're gonna
right?
have a good time. Yeah. Now they're with you. Eliza Dushku, we'll be right back. Elvis Costello gonna sing a song.